Hi guys, it's Gianne, Calo, and welcome back to my channel. Now, in this video, we are going to be starting a new series called Breadwinners Guide to Personal Finance. So if you're someone who is a breadwinner, a main income earner, a beginner, or really just someone who wants to manage their finances and become financially responsible, but you feel overwhelmed with all the obligations, you have bills to pay, families to provide, you have work problems, and you have also personal problems, you have also desires and dreams you want to achieve in life, and there's just so much in life that's putting pressure on you and you don't really know where to start, then you've come to the right place because we are going to talk about all of those things. And so, let's go ahead and get started. So I want to start off this video by giving you a bird's eye view of how my life goes. So I am 27 years old. I am a main income earner in a family of 4, which consists of my father, my mother, my brother, and I. By civil status, I am single, and I'm just a millennial trying to grow her home-based online bakery business. Shout out to Lovers! And I am an employer of 2, a fur mama of 3, and 4 puppies. Just recently, nanganak yung aso namin. And so yeah, that's kind of the bird's eye view of how my life is. I became a breadwinner when I was 22 years old, around the time when my father decided to retire. And it was also the time I decided to run my own business because that was the time I got laid off. So I was 22, now I'm 27. So I'm a breadwinner for 2 years already, and I didn't plan to become a breadwinner like most of us naman, single people, single supporting our loved ones. We did not decide to become a breadwinner. It's just life happened and turn of events, and so you have to make do with what you have. And yung main goal ko lang talaga is ayoko maging pabigat sa pamilya ko, ayoko maging pabigat sa parents ko. They gave me everything they've got, sent me to a great school. I graduated, thank God, and that's enough for me. And it is now my job as a person who was provided a wonderful education to figure myself out and help my parents. Parang ganun. So yeah, that's why I really started the business. And so yeah, that's the bird's eye view of my life. And so let's go ahead and start the financial stuff. So I was watching a lot of videos about personal finance, and I happened to bump into the video of Miss Nicole Alba. Shout out to Nicole. Hello. If you want to check her out, link is in the description box down. Link is in the description box down below. And she was able to sectionize the things that I struggled sectionizing on. So I'm just gonna Giannify the 4 framework Nicole Alba was talking about in her video. So Nicole said, budget money, save money, make money, and grow money. And I Giannified it because Nicole is a 20-year-old student who's also hustling and bustling to achieve financial freedom. And I'm a 27-year-old home-based entrepreneur, small business entrepreneur, and main income earner of a family, try to hustle and bustle to achieve financial freedom. So, same goal, 2 different circumstances. And I know there's people out there who are like me, who are single, who has a life, who has dreams to fulfill, who wants to achieve their desires in life, but struggling to fulfill and meet obligations for work or maybe business or for the family and for yourself as well. So this video is really for those people who are like me. Yan lang yung sinasabi ni Nicole na do your own research, pick what you want, and tailor it to your own life. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm gonna share with you. So you could also learn from me. Take those learnings that you like and tailor it to your own life. Customize it to your own day-to-day living. Because it is true that there's no one-size-fits-all financial plan. Because every person is different, every circumstance is different. We all have different resources and different needs. So we can learn from the same fundamental frameworks, but it is your job to figure out how to customize it for your own day-to-day life. And so, with that in mind, let's go and get started. So yeah, the way I understand this personal finance thing is there's really 5 sections. When you're a breadwinner, there's a 5-section thing. It's budget money, save money, make money, protect money, grow money. 5-step framework in a main income earner's financial life. So, the way I want to section this video, because I said it's a series, the way I'm going to section is, there's level 0. There's always ground 0 when you build your building. So you could really think about it in a iceberg framework. You see, an iceberg has like a tip, but there's a huge, like, submerged iceberg down below the ocean that you cannot see. That's like similar to financial planning. This is the water level, is where budget money, save money, make money, protect money, and grow money. The things you see, but there's a huge underneath that you have to work on. And that huge like chunk of the work is where mindset plus virtues and values exist. It's the things that you do not see. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about level 0, which is mindset plus virtues and values. I'm going to be drilling this to you guys over and over and over and over again, because when I became a breadwinner, this is the harshest and the hardest part I had to learn. That's the hardest part to work on. That's where I really struggled. So if you get this mindset and virtues and values right, the tip of the iceberg is just simple for you, because you worked on the necessary inner self-growth in order to overcome the pressure. I know marami sa inyo makakarelate nito. There are people who have wonderful, great virtues and values. Kind, hard workers, givers. But they don't have the right mindset. For example, janitor lang kasi ako, kaya hindi ako magiging financially free. I just run a karinderya business or a sari-sari store, kaya hindi ako financially free. They have the right virtues and values. They work hard. They are consistent. They are kind people, wonderful people, great providers, great parents, but they do not believe that they are worthy of financial freedom. They don't have the mindset. And so what do? They just say, hanggang dito lang yung buhay ko. So if you are that person, stop. Believe. Work on your mindset. Meron din namang mga tao that has the right mindset but does not have the virtues and values. I remember my mother was still working. Sinundo ko siya sa work. I was waiting for her. May narinig lang ako. Sabi, I'm gonna do a little skit. Sabi ni ate girl, "Uy, tay, naman ka pa dong. Alas 4:30 pa man." And then this other ate girl said, "Muli na ko, day. Uy, ano na ba yan na? Okay, regular naman ta." And then as someone, I really didn't think, or ever in a million years, I would be learning from this. But as I grow older, as I reflect on life, as I consume a lot of personal development videos, I realized if you have that mindset, na if you're from JO, if you're a job order, and your only mindset is to become regularized, but you don't have the virtues and values to sustain that position, it's gonna be all for nothing. There's a high probability na magiging awol ka. Correct? And I know a lot of my friends work in private corporations, experience the same thing. They have team leaders, TL. Yun lang yung goal, maging TL. But the right mindset, I am gonna be a TL, achieved it, but does not have the right virtues and values. So what happened? Gossip starts. Naging TL ka lang naman kasi sip-sip ka, diba? Naging TL ka lang naman kasi magaling yung backer mo. Strong backer ka. You don't want to be that person. We all know someone who is like that. I mean, truth be told, we all know someone who is like that. If you're that someone, work on your virtues and values. And if you know someone who is like that, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person. So you have to work on your mindset and you have to work on your virtues and values, because these are the two things that makes us human. These is what separates us from animals, from mere mammals, actually. This is what makes us Homo sapiens. This is what makes us a person. This is what makes us a steward. This is why God made us a steward of all His creations, because we are capable of having a mindset and virtues and values. If you have the mindset, but does not have the virtues and values, you're gonna crumble. And if you have the virtues and values, but does not have the mindset, you're gonna crumble. So you have to get this foundation right. Get this foundation right. And everything will come simpler. I'm gonna drill this on you guys, because ito talaga yung, I'm just gonna say it over and over and over and over and over again. This is how important mindset and virtues and values together. Mindset is actually your ability to endure this harsh world. Virtues and values is actually the faith and your godlike capabilities. So if you add up mindset and virtues and values, you just really become unstoppable. I'm not here to say or tell you na, oh, look at me, I'm like, I have the virtues and the values and the mindset, so be like me. No, I'm someone who is struggling, because it is a struggle. It's gonna be hard work, it's gonna be a lot of frustrations, but you are growing yourself. You are inching yourself forward. Just like what Steve Harvey said. If you want to grow, imagine this. If you are a seed, how does a seed grow? You have to put that seed under the ground, cover up with dirt, water it up or ring it up. The ground gets muddy and mushy, but that's how the seed sprouts, and that's how the seed starts to grow and flourish and become a tree or a plant or whatever. So as a person, we go through that growth as well. There's a lot of hardship that's going to happen. So work on your mindset and virtues and values. How? This is how. I'm going to teach you the framework that I have formulated for myself to help myself figure that out. For the mindset, there are 3 things you have to remember to achieve this mindset, to keep this mindset on the right track. Number 1, you have to believe in your capability to figure things out. Number 2, you have to believe that you are worthy to achieve your life goals, your dreams. And number 3, inch your life forward. This is really why it became my motto in life, because I'm someone who wants to achieve things fast. If I want to work out, I'm gonna do all these hard workouts like CrossFit and weightlifting. But then after 1 week or 2 weeks of that, I became so sore And I feel like my body just gave up on me, and so I stopped. And the yo-yo diet starts. You're back to square one, or even -1. Take small steps. Small actions lead to great results. No matter how small it is, no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna inch my life forward. And so we go to the virtues and values. So virtues and values is also a 3-step framework. Number 1, be consistent. Aim to build your consistency. That's a virtue, to be consistent. And then number 2, aim to be kind. It's easy to be kind to other people, but it's so difficult to be kind to yourself. So that's the kindness that what I'm talking about is that kind of kindness. Learn to be kind to yourself, because we are the greatest critics. Oh my goodness, we are the greatest critics of ourselves. We judge ourselves all the time. We bemoan ourselves all the time. We have this inner saboteur. Aim to be kind to yourself, and that's a virtue. If you're kind to other people, you have to be kind to yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. And number 3, have faith. Have faith. You know, I'm in a part of my life where I'm really, really struggling when it comes to like my weight loss journey, my financial journey, and all these problems coming on top. Problem on top of problem, on top of problem, on top of problem. And I have bills to pay, families to provide, medicines to provide, and I have dreams to achieve, and I feel so overwhelmed a lot of the time. But I refuse to believe that this is what life has to offer me. Because you have to remember, life has a way in putting your dreams down. Life has a way in making you believe that you're not capable. Life has a way in making you believe that you're not worthy. But I refuse to believe that that's what life has to offer. I refuse to believe that God placed me in this world to suffer or to be uncomfortable for the rest of my life. I believe that God puts you in uncomfortable situations because He wants you to learn something so that it would help you grow and live a life of comfort, a life of virtue and value, to be able to help other people. Because why do we want to become financially free? Why do we want to be rich? It's not really about to earn mansions, like several mansions, or have this luxurious car. It's really about, making memories with our family, or being able to go to, experience all these travel things. Not constantly worry about paying bills. Kana galing makahungahok lang. That's really why we want to become financially free. It's not to have this all luxurious things. That's wonderful. And if you can afford luxury, and if that's your goal, great. But remember to always have virtues and values with you. Because what good is being rich if you're mean? What good is having everything in life but you're alone? So, to wrap up the video, there's gonna be a video next to this. There's gonna be a link here, or in the description box down below. So this is the first video. I'm gonna hammer this down on all of you guys. Work on your mindset and on your virtues and values. Everything will be simpler, not easier, but everything will be simpler. Life is simple, but it is so dang hard, y'all. Grabe. When I was younger, I really thought people in their 20s, or like people older, or adults, are like, oh, I can do everything I want in life. But now that I'm an adult, I'm in my 20s, almost going 30, oh my gosh, I realized, it's so hard. A lot of difficulties, a lot of responsibilities are going to happen in your life, but you have to fight. Alam ko, pagod na tayo lahat. Alam ko, pagod na. Pagod na. Majority of us are pagod na. With all these corona and isolation and all these problems. Financial problems, personal problems, financial problems, work problems. But you have to fight. You have to fight. And in order to fight, build your mindset, build your virtues and values. So that's it for this first video. So the video after this will be about budget and saving, and then the next video after that is gonna be make money and protect money, and the next video after that would be grow money. So I hope that you have learned something from this video. I'm gonna be drilling this mindset and virtuous values over and over and over again. I hope you have found this video of help and of value to you. If you did, comment down below. I would like to know your thoughts about this, and I would like to find people who wants to grow with me and, you know, be my buddy in this journey. And I would like to know what you think in general, really. And if you found this video of help, then share this video. And if you want to see more of these videos, click the subscribe button down below. Let's support each other, guys. We will achieve our own versions of success. Let's stay consistent. Let's believe. Let's just go inch our lives forward. Alright, I'll see you on the next video.